And we're getting you the latest visuals from Hiroshima, where Prime Minister Modi is all set to leaving for Papua New Guinea. His Japan visit is over. Remember, he was in Japan's Hiroshima for the G7 summit, where he had many bilateral talks as well as the Quad meeting that was held yesterday. Today, he had a bilateral meeting with UK Prime Minister Rishi Sunak. Yesterday, he met Ukraine President Zelensky and others or two, and now he's leaving Japan for Papua New Guinea. Our political editor, Maria Shakil, is with us from Hiroshima. Maria, can you give us the latest updates?
Yes, so the Prime Minister is now leaving after what has been a hectic and a rather fruitful visit to Hiroshima, where he did meet several world leaders on the sidelines. There were important trade issues that were discussed with United Kingdom. There were issues that were discussed with other countries, including Vietnam, Indonesia as well. Having said that, I think the Prime Minister, having attended the Quad here, because the Quad summit in Australia has been cancelled because US President Joe Biden is not visiting Australia because of the current debt crisis that is looming large over United States. Prime Minister Narendra Modi meeting other leaders here for the Quad summit, then several bilaterals, an important event with regards to unveiling of the Gandhi bust. All that packed in 36 hours that he was here. Now he's heading to Papua New Guinea for the FIPIC summit. The message certainly is that it is going to be a hectic next 48 hours also for the Prime Minister. From there, he will be heading to Australia. Prime Minister Narendra Modi, if you remember, has been underscoring the geopolitical tensions causing disruptions in food and energy supply chains. And he has been stressing that there is a need for collaboration with Japan and several of such countries to continuously address the core concerns of these developing countries. The concerns are with regards to the supply chain of food and energy. So I think while India has managed to communicate to the world leaders that it respects and will be protecting its sovereignty and territorial integrity, it also believes that there has to be a way out of the ongoing crisis between Ukraine and Russia, and that the only way forward is dialogue and diplomacy, for which both the countries have to come on the talking table. Will India be playing the role of the peacekeeper with Prime Minister Narendra Modi having that leverage over Vladimir Putin? That is something that we'll have to wait and see. But yes, remember, India is not a party to the Nuclear Non-Proliferation Treaty and is believed to possess nuclear weapons independently as well. And the Prime Minister, though, has been saying clearly, unequivocally, that India is a responsible nuclear power and it is ready to work with several countries towards of the world to ensure that the vision of world without nuclear weapons is also achieved. So over the next 48 hours, a meeting at the FIPIC summit, which Prime Minister will be present, where he will be engaging bilaterally as well with Papua New Guinea Governor General Sir Bob Dade and Prime Minister Marape and other FIPIC leaders. And thereafter, he'll be heading to Sydney, Australia, on the invitation of Prime Minister Albanese, where it will be about taking stock of the bilateral ties between the two countries and a follow-up on the first India-Australia annual summit, which was held in New Delhi earlier this year. There'll be also interaction with Australian CEOs and other business leaders, besides a special community event that has been planned for the Prime Minister.
Well, thank you, Maria, for giving us all those details. We'll keep coming back to you for more updates. As of now, we're slipping into a